When Enoch Powell originally made his racist and highly divisive Rivers of Blood speech back in the 1960s, 70 to 80% of the population in Britain agreed with him. Now, I'm not bringing that up to say that anything he said was actually right. From what little I've heard of the speech, it was absolutely awful and also ended up being totally proven wrong by all of the great multiculturalism and economic growth and all these different things that came out of migration. The point is that this rhetoric really works. And it has quite a powerful impact on the public, because when you tell people that there are these terrible, evil outsiders that are coming to steal their jobs and their livelihoods and their cultures, they're going to feel afraid and they're going to respond with dislike and with a desire to fix it. Now, I'm going to make a video shortly talking about why I don't believe that Starmer was trying to invoke Powell, so bear with me on that. But I would say that this does definitely appeal to the far right. Like, there is no question that Keir Starmer said this, and the way he said this was deliberately to try and basically appeal to a very specific subset of political thinking. However, I would say we do need to control immigration, and I'll give two reasons for that. First being that it is widely felt by the public that there are too many immigrants in the country. Now, we can have a conversation about whether or not that is true, but to some extent, if people feel that way, then it kind of just is the truth. Now, I'm not saying that we always have to adhere to what the public wants, but when a huge majority of people think there is too much immigration into the country, at that point it kind of just becomes political truth. The other reason would be that we have had a very, very significant increase in immigration into the UK over the past few years. And look, I have friends who have come to this country in the past few years, like people who I love and care about and have made a great contribution to the country and are awesome people that I really respect and care about. But the numbers that we are seeing at the moment are just unsustainable. But that doesn't mean that we have to walk around talking like Keir Starmer did yesterday, like the experiment of mass immigration into the country has failed. Like, it's just gross and unnecessary. Unless you genuinely believe in total free movement, which is maybe a slightly different conversation, we will need to control immigration at some level. The question is just how much and in what ways. And like I said, if you go back and actually look at the list of policies that are recommended in the actual white paper that Labour gave, they actually make sense. And I think that the average person on the street is going to think that they are just good, common sense solutions to the problem. If there even is a problem, but